Hello everyone, myself Sagar Ramesh Kute, working as Assistant Professor at Department of Physics, GMD College, Sinnar, Nasik. Today we are going to discuss MSc second semester 3, that is course of laser. Now last lecture we have discussed helium neon laser. Now in this lecture we have discussed carbon dioxide laser. General dispersion. The carbon dioxide laser is one of the most powerful and efficient laser. It is 4-level molecule laser and operate on set on vibrational rotational transition. The laser output is in the middle infrared at 10.6 micrometer and 9.6 micrometer wavelength region. Both CW and pulse output occurs. The laser produces CW power of greater than 100 kilowatt and pulse energies of much 100 kilojoule. Energy level of carbon dioxide molecule. In case of isolated atom, the electron energy level are discrete and narrow. On the other hand, the energy spectrum of the molecule is complex and include many additional features. Each electron level is associated with number of vibrational level, and each vibrational level is turn has number of rotational level. The carbon dioxide molecule is basically a linear molecule consisting a central carbon atom with two oxygen atom linked one on other side. It can undergo three independent isolation known as the vibrational mode. The mode are termed as scattering mode, bending mode, and asymmetric vibrational energy in each mode. At any one time, CO2 molecule can vibrate in any linear combination of these three fundamental modes. The energy state of the molecule is then represented by the three quantum number m, n and q. These quantum number represent the amount of energy associated with each mode. For example, the number 020 indicate that the molecule in this energy state is in the pure bending mode and has 2 units of energy. Each vibrational state is associated with rotational state corresponding to rotational of the molecule about its center of the mass. The separation between vibrational rotational state are much smaller on the energy scale compared to the separation between electron energy level. Structure. The systematic of typical CO2 laser is shown in figure. It is basically discharge tube having a bore of cross section 1.5 cm square and length about 26 cm. The discharge tube is filled with the mixture of carbon dioxide, nitrogen and helium gas. The ratio is 1:4:5 proportional respectively. That is 1% of carbon dioxide, 4% of nitrogen and 5% of helium gas is filled in this tube. Typical, a high DC voltage causes an electric discharge to pass through the tube. The discharge breaks down carbon dioxide molecule to form oxygen and carbon monoxide. Therefore, small amount of water vapor is added to the gaseous mixture with regenerated CO2, that is carbon dioxide. This will be the structure of carbon dioxide laser. Now working. Figure shows the lowest vibrational level of the ground energy state of carbon dioxide molecule and nitrogen molecule also. In case of carbon dioxide laser, nitrogen play a similar role to that of helium in the helium neon laser. Both nitrogen and carbon dioxide absorb energy from electron in discharge. The lowest vibrational level of nitrogen has nearly as much energy as symmetric stretching mode of the carbon dioxide molecule, and so the excited nitrogen molecule radially transfer energy to the carbon dioxide molecule in resonant collision. As a result, carbon dioxide molecule are excited to 001 level, that is E5, the 100 carbon dioxide level, that is E4, this one E4 100 has lowest energy and cannot be populated in this way. So population inversion is established between the 001 level, that is E5, that is this one 001 E5, and 100 level E4, that is 100 E4. Spontaneously, in the manner population inversion is created between 001 level E5 and 020 level E2, that is this one 001 to 020. The lasing transition E5 minus E4 and E5 minus E3 produce IR radiation, that is infrared radiation, at wavelength 10.6 micrometer and 9.6 micrometer respectively, that is this one 10.6 micrometer and 9.6 micrometer. The E4 and E3 level are metastable state, that is this one, this E4 and E3 are metastable state. The carbon dioxide molecule are these level fall to the lower bending level energy E2 through inelastic collision with helium atom. The decay from the E2 level to the ground state should be very fast, otherwise there would be accumulation of molecule in this level which lead to decreases in population inversion. The helium atom depend the level E2 through collision. There is yet another function of helium. The E2 level is very close to ground state E1 and tends to populated through the thermal excitation. It becomes therefore necessary to keep the temperature of carbon dioxide low. Helium has high thermal conductivity to conduct heat away to the wall and keep carbon dioxide cold. Thus, while nitrogen help to increase population of upper laser level, helium depopulated to the lower laser level. This will be the working of carbon dioxide laser. Now in this lecture we have discussed carbon dioxide laser. Thank you so much.